Today we're going to make the most simplest Philly cheesesteak ever. This is going to be possible by using this, the Philly steak. You go in your frozen food aisle, you'll see these, they're either called steakums. This is like the generic brand, so yeah. All it really is some really thin cut pieces of beef. And I mean thin. All you do pretty much is throw these in a pan, fry them up with some butter, onions, and you're good to go. So they're really simple and easy. And that's why I use these instead of like getting all technical. Super simple. And for buns, I don't have any rolls or anything, so I'm just gonna use some hot dog buns. These work great. Get a little toast on them and good to go. And I don't like peppers that much, so I'm just gonna be using onion. But I saute these onions and fry them up, and they go great with it. And I don't have any sliced mozzarella cheese, so I'm just gonna be using some string cheese, which works just as good because that's all it is. And other than that, that's about everything you need to do it besides a pan and some butter. So let's go over there. Alright, you're going to want to turn your stove on to medium and wait a second for the pan to get hot, and then put some butter in it. And wait a second for the pan to get hot, and then put some butter in it. You know it's hot enough when the butter is sizzling and it doesn't just like instantly just sit there. And it's too hot if the butter just like disappears. So we're going to put quite a bit of butter. I'd say at least a tablespoon and a half. At least. Because you're pretty much frying it, so. Alright, then what you're going to want to do is take these, your Philly steak, once the butter's nice and melted. Make sure the pan's cooked. And then make sure you add them around the same time. Add the other one. Add some more butter because the butter pretty much. Make sure there's plenty of butter to fry them. So you just let it sit on the pan, it'll end up sticking to the pan, and it'll like cook really quickly. And that ain't good. So. And these things cook up pretty quick, so get ready to flip them. First I'm going to use some salt and pepper. Put some pepper. Smells good.
Push and then touch.
Salt.
Till I get my satisfaction.
Push me and then just hurt me.
And one thing I recommend putting on these is Worcestershire sauce, or whatever the heck you want to call it. That's what I've always had on it, and it makes it taste really good. Alrighty. We'll see you in a second. Like I said, these things cook up pretty quickly, so once you see the blood that came from it start disappearing, they're just about ready. So what you're going to want to do is add your onions, because I like mine semi-raw. So I don't like them like all soggy and whatnot. So add a little more butter onto it and saute your onions. I turned my stove down so I didn't overcook them. So because you don't want to overcook them because they don't taste too great. Alright, that's been sauteed. Then you're going to want to take your mozzarella cheese or your string cheese as I have. And just chop that up. You don't want it like minced or anything. You want them in slices. So you can just spread them across the meat. Depending on how cheesy you want them, depends on how thick you cut them. So there's one. I'm just gonna put that down like that. Put this one down like that. Your onions are just about done. Your steakums should be nice and melted. So what you're going to do is you want to put that onto your bun. I'm going to try and do it without making a mess. So let's see if you guys can. Alright, so there's that. I put it on the back of my pan. I like grease your bun. Now bun is somewhat toasted. I didn't leave it in very long, so it doesn't look like it, but it is toasted. You're gonna want to take your onions. Probably pretty strip off. Onions on it. Now if you have peppers and stuff, pretty much the same thing. You're going to onions, do that, and I'll show you guys it all plated in just a second. So, all right, there you go. That's the finished product. Might not look too good from that side, but that's a real Philly cheesesteak, home style. So, see if we can get some good cheese action for you. That just looks delicious right here. It smells good. Oh yeah. String cheese, that turned out pretty nice. That's a lot of beef with some onions. Yeah, it smells so good. It's hotter than hell though. But yeah, season your beef. Worcestershire sauce makes a great liquid to put on it. And other than that, bon appetit. It's hotter than hell though. But yeah, season your beef. Worcestershire sauce makes a great liquid to put on it. And other than that, bon appetit.